Hello, David Lemon here with another video today as well. It's Monday, guys. So on Mondays, we build out a website or a funnel or something. Today, we will be building out an opt-in funnel from scratch, from the beginning. So at the end of this video, you will have something already created. You can just publish it, put up your basically domain, and then work with it. I already have a couple of people joining in. In case you are coming in, watching us, please pop in the comments. Just say, hi, I'm here, I'm watching. Maybe mention where are you from, just so that I can come in and actually welcome you personally to this video, as Yoshi did. Yoshi is already saying, hi, David. Hi, Yoshi. Good to have you here, buddy. Yes, so today we will be building out a complete opt-in funnel. This is something new for me because I didn't build out funnels with GroovePages yet. I wanted to leave this for when the actual funnel capability, the funnel feature of GroovePages comes out within the next couple of weeks. This is going to be awesome. But for now, we have, of course, workarounds. We will just need to do some things differently. When the funnel feature comes out, it will be pretty easy to just reorder the pages, and then you don't have to do a lot because that order of the pages will happen whatever the visitors on those pages do. So yeah, if you are here, if you are watching, just one more time, please pop into the comments, say hi, I am from here and here, so I can go in and personally welcome you in the video. So I have Luis Neto from YouTube watching us. Hi, Luis, good to have you here. I have a Facebook user saying hi. Luis is from London. Okay, so I have Amber Thorne. Here's the video. Okay, I think somebody was tagging somebody else in there. I have Joel watching from North Carolina. I have Marvin from the Philippines. I have Zane. Hi, David, from Toronto. Zane is from Toronto. I have Suryadi. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name correctly, but sorry if I'm not. Hi, brother. Hi. I have another Facebook user. I have a different Facebook user from Portugal. Christine Case is always saying hello. Roger is here. Hi, David. Anu is watching us from YouTube. Good to have you here. She is from Lagos. I have another person from Africa. This is South Africa. Adrian Bota. Michael Copeland. Michael, by the way, Michael, good job what you're doing in the Facebook group. I'm looking at the responses and you're killing it. Very, very good job. Vonrick Graham from Trinidad and Tobago. Raimi Bell from Seattle. I have a YouTube person watching us, running to keep up. Hi, this is Andrew from the UK. Trevelyan Holistic. Hi, David. This is Kurt from Santa Barbara, California, USA. Good to have you here. Cheryl is here. Hi, David. I kind of feel like a stalker now. Don't worry, you're going to be watching me for a bit longer. I mean, in time. I'm plan to be here with you guys for years to come. So if you are going to be here, then we will be communicating quite a lot. I have Prakash here saying hello from India. I have a Facebook user saying hi there. So yeah, in case you are watching us from Facebook and I read your comment over here and it says Facebook user and there's no profile image like here, just please go over to streamyard.com/Facebook and then you can approve StreamYard so I can actually see your name and you will not be a Facebook user anymore. You will actually have your name, except one person. And there is a person from the Facebook group, Dean. He regularly comes to our live streams. For some reason it doesn't work for him. He approved it many times and for some reason it doesn't show up for him. But this is in case you're watching from Facebook. In case you're for the first time here, please head over to streamyard.com/Facebook and then you will be able to comment and I will be able to read your names. Okay, so I have Lewis. I'm not sure if this is for me. Jody White, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Jody. C. Wright, Christina from Virginia, USA. Sam is here. Hi, David. Aziz. Hi, David from Canada. Jimmy is here. Woohoo! Hi, David. Ready to rock and roll. Good one. Ben Bailey. I'm just not a Facebook user. Okay, perfect. Ben approved it, as you can see. So he's not a Facebook user anymore, but somebody that commented now. Can you see my profile? Unfortunately, I cannot. So if you would please head over to streamyard.com/Facebook, click the approve button. It is just one click, and then you are good to go. Scott Kane from Colombia. Dwight is here. Hi guys. Katie is here, or Kathy. I'm not quite sure. I think Kathy saying hi. So yeah, we have a great team here. I have a lot of our super users here, so I'm happy about that. Christine is here always, helping us manage the crowd. Sam, David, you're a gem. Thank you very much. It's good to know. If my wife would think the same way, that would be awesome. Unfortunately, sometimes she gets mad at me for no reason, but I think this is how wives are usually. No. Jeff is here. Jeff Wells, looks like a good turnout today. I agree. Tosh is here. Hi, Tosh here. Awesome. So, guys, I want to just quickly tell you what we will be doing today. Let me just jump over here to my slides. I want to show you the process that we will be doing today. I have Linda. Linda is here saying hi, David. Facebook user saying hi. I have Linda. So excited. Linda is excited on most of my trainings. I think Linda is learning so much, and I hope, Linda, I will see your pages very, very soon, because I really am interested what you can create. I know you can create some amazing stuff. So yeah, Ben is saying dangerous ground, my friend. This is about my wife joke. When wife is mad, build more funnels. Ooh, I agree. I just go run into my room and I just hide. I have to say, my wife is an Olympic gymnast. So she's like, when I met her, she was like, hi. And I was like, what? So yeah, this was the first reaction that I had. She has all huge muscles. Her arms are like my legs sometimes. I feel like it. But yeah, she is a big person. I mean, strong. So okay. Anyway, this was a side rant. Now you know about my wife and me. But what I wanted you to know as well, how to build out a complete opt-in funnel. And then I will show you how to do that. I just want to mention about the questions. So during these builds on Monday, I receive a lot of questions, and sometimes people are answering each other's questions in the comments. And in case you have a question that is related to me, in case you want me to answer it, just please put question dash and then ask away. So for example, question dash how to turn on the notification, something like this. This was just an example, but anyway, you understand the point. This will let me know that you are asking actually the question from me, or simply Q dash and your question. This will make it super easy for me when I'm scrolling through the comments, so I can actually see your name, see the question, and then I can go back and reference it and answer it later on. So that are the rules for this build and for every other video that I do. But yeah, so today this is our process, so you can have a look. It is pretty simple to understand. What we will be building out is a squeeze page, which will be just a bridge page, as I call it. As you can see also here, bridge funnel. Squeeze page is something that you put all your traffic to. You send your Facebook ads or AdWords or Instagram, all the users that you can collect, send all this traffic to this squeeze page. This is where they need to opt in. They need to leave their email address, and then they can actually opt in to your email list. They need to give you their email list, and to attract them, the best thing is to give them something in returns. Today, I will be showing you, I created, some of the users already seen this one, but I created my lead magnet that I will be sharing with you guys. So in case you opt in, you will get the lead magnet. You will come to my, actually, I didn't activate integration, so I will show you later on anyway. But in case you decide to do this one, you offer a lead magnet on your squeeze page. Your users come there, they take the lead magnet, they leave their email and their contact details there, and then they are transferred over to a bridge page. The bridge page will be a page where you explain the offer. In my case, this will be a VSL bridge page. This is something where you actually dive into deep on what is happening before you send them on. So what I will be doing is creating a bridge page, creating a VSL page, so that I can put on my video explaining the offer, explaining the bonuses, and then sending the people on to an affiliate offer. Affiliate offer, you don't have to guess what it is. We are all doing it. I hope we are all doing it, right? Yeah, so we have this GrooveFunnels affiliate thing that we can share with the world. It is awesome. I mean, it is a free software you can upgrade, and you have all this suite of tools you can use for life. It is just amazing. And you can also give out your bonuses. I created separate video on bonuses in case you don't know, in case you didn't see that one. In case you don't know how to do that, please just search the Facebook group bonuses or something like this. My videos will pop up related to that one. But yeah, we will be sending them on to our affiliate offer, which will be our affiliate link. So on the button on the bridge page, we'll just put our affiliate link. Once that one is clicked, the user goes to an affiliate offer. And in the meantime, because here we collected their emails, we can send them the emails. So it's good that you visited the affiliate offer. If you need help, if you basically you just follow up with your customers, because they say money is in the follow-up, as you know. Let me just jump into the comment section. Just welcome the other people that I missed over here. Okay. Can't you see David Lemon? Okay, so Pedro is here. Facebook user, hi David. Please do teach me. That's my point and the purpose of me being here today. I promise to do my best. Can't wait. Linda, this is she's commenting this in regards to her own. Basically, I'm waiting for her to show me the page that she will build. So she's promising to do the best. Anu, David, some of us aren't design freaks. We just want the marketplace to be available. You have an idea? We are waiting, please. Okay, so if you're asking me in case, in case you're asking me when the marketplace will be available, I don't have an exact date, Anu, unfortunately. This will be something that will be a big boom, because once the marketplace comes alive, believe me, everybody will know about it. Everybody will jump on it to sell their own stuff and to purchase from there. I am also creating something that I will be selling on the marketplace. More to come on that later. But yeah, it is at this moment not confirmed, so that we can buy and share those designs from you guys. Yes. So I have Joseph here. Hi, David Lemon. You're doing excellent. Thank you very much. Robert saying, what's up, David? What's up, Rob? Good to have you here, buddy. Awesome, David. Thank you. I have Ben Bailey saying, Ace, hear what I created, but I'm having trouble with taxi pop-up. Okay, so Ben, please just share your creations on Wednesdays. We have Wednesday show and tell. This is the post meant for your creations. In case you are asking for feedback from other users, please don't share it around. On Wednesday show and tell, this is where you can go and share your funnel. On Wednesday, I will be also jumping in and reviewing the sites that were posted. So make sure that you do that in case you want me to review your site live. I have already some questions there. Bindu saying, hi, David. I have a Facebook user. Is this easier to understand and implement than ClickFunnels? ClickFunnels is a different platform, which is already 6 years old. This is 6 months old. You can do a lot of things with this one already, and I will be showing you how to do it with GroovePages, okay? Is there a repository of David Lemon training videos? Yoshi, there is. I will be showing you later on. It is kind of a mess. I have plans and I have a process in place that will simplify everything, but at this moment it is a bit of a mess. I will show you later on. Do you train how to integrate funnels with Facebook? I don't do Facebook ad videos. I am not a Facebook ad expert, and I run Facebook ads, but unsuccessfully. So you don't want to be learning from me. You probably want to learn from somebody that had success with that one. And you can find those very easily in case you just type in uh, funnel ads or funnel ads on Facebook into the YouTube channel, or search into YouTube, and then you will find those. Karen is here. Okay, so there's a lot of comments. I will not be going through them now. I just really want to jump in and then start teaching you guys what I wanted to for today. So this is our lead magnet, and this is something that I created, and I'm planning to do this one. So the course outline of an absolute beginner's guide to building a complete website in 3 days. Okay, this will be a step-by-step course on designing a full website on GroovePages, even if you never built anything before. So you probably know, I mentioned this previously, I am planning to do a full website build from start to finish. Like, you don't even have your domain yet, how to actually go out there, purchase your domain, how to connect it to GroovePages, how to design out your page, what you need to be careful of, the SEO tips and tricks, basically everything that you need to know about building out your website. This will be something that will be available for everybody. And yeah, so this is what I'm planning to create, and the lead magnet for you guys, in case you actually want to go in there and then see with which topics I will be mentioning. You can download this guide. I will show you later on how you can do that, but this is my lead magnet. So as you can see, it doesn't have to be something crazy, something that you go out there and build for months and months. This can be like a piece of your product. Like, let's say you're doing a course, you can just give away the first 2 lessons or something like that. Or in case you're doing a book, just give away like the first part or just the middle part of the book, just so that the people feel that this is something valuable, that actually you're giving a big piece of something valuable to them for free. The bigger the value it has, the more the lead magnet will be enticing, and it's like magnetic. It will be inviting people to get it from you. So the higher the value in the lead magnet, the more people will jump into the offer, the more people will leave their email addresses in return to the lead magnet. And then this is how you can build huge email lists using these lead magnets. They don't have to be something amazing. You can just use what I mentioned in how to create bonuses. You can do the same thing in creating lead magnets. Okay, perfect. I have a very, very big crowd today watching us on Facebook and on YouTube. So I will be going through the comments later on. Just please, in case you didn't see, I am planning to do a Q&A time later on. So in case you have questions, please just type in question dash and then how to, or when is, or will this, or something like this. But just mention it that this is a question for me. Okay, so this is the site I will be creating, and I will just want to jump in and show you. This is just a simple opt-in page, some simple bridge page where people come to download this lead magnet in return to their email address. We will be building this out, and then the next page will be the VSL page I showed you. Let me just load that one in. The VSL page, which will look something like this. So I created these pages separately. So a bridge page, there was a course on this one. A VSL page, there was a course on this one. I'm combining these two because what the funnel is just a logical way of guiding a customer through basically a funnel, a logical way of guiding the customer through so that they actually do the action that you want them to take. I want them to go to my affiliate offer, but I also want them to leave their email address, which they will do on this page. And I want them to learn about everything that they need to know before getting GrooveFunnels, so that this way I can actually educate them even before. I can tell them what the benefits and the features are. I can tell them about the bonuses. So it will be a more valuable offer than just sending them straight to the affiliate offer. So squeeze page, you give them something in return, a lead magnet, and then you send them over here to a page where you explain your offer. It doesn't have to be a VSL. You can just do a normal like sales page type of thing where you don't actually sell anything. You just promote the affiliate offer, explain the details, explain your bonuses, and then at the end, the visitors that click on this button and click on the affiliate link, they are already knowledgeable. They know what they are getting into, so they will not be commenting like, "Oh, this is a scam." Oh, da, 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 da. They know that they can get the software for free. They know what they can create with this one, in case you did a good job explaining it on this bridge page. And then, of course, you can set up, I will not be setting up email follow-up sequence in this video. This is something you would need to do for yourself. You have your autoresponder software already, MailerLite, MailChimp, ActiveCampaign, Aweber, all these types of GetResponse, all these types of email software you can use to actually create these follow-up email sequences. I will not be doing this today. I will be just showing you how to build out this page and this page, connecting them together, and then actually sending the people over to your affiliate link. Okay, so I think we are ready now. You know what we are creating. So we are creating a VSL page. This will be the second page. The first page will be just a simple sign-in page or an opt-in page. So let me just go over here and then start a new site. We are in the GrooveFunnels dashboard, and then we are starting with our build. So here on the left-hand side, you can see the GroovePages. Click on the GroovePages, and then we will start a new site. We click on the new site, and then I will start from scratch. You can also use templates. You don't have to build from scratch. There are already templates which you can use for that one. You can use this one for a VSL page, or you can use, for example, this one for your opt-in page, for lead magnet page. You just use the first part over here, and then you are good to go. I will actually, this would be a very, very short video, and I actually want to show you how to build it yourself, in case there will be somebody, there always is, "Oh, I don't want to start from scratch. This is taking too long, blah, blah, blah." You can easily just take templates, just click on this one, and then click on this one. It will be a 5-minute video, and it will not be an education, in case I just showed you how to use templates. So this is why I'm creating them from scratch. Yes, Andrea is already saying, I love the templates. Yeah, there are good templates. More and better templates are coming even soon, even more, and they're coming soon. So yeah, I'm looking forward to them as well. So I will pop this page back, and then as you can see, there is one block over here and another block over here. So the first block is having an image. This is my logo, some heading text. This is this one. Then we have two columns. So one column with an image in there, and then the second column, it has text and are basically the form fields, form field and the form button. The next block is having, this is just a footer block. It's a pre-made footer block. You just pull that in, change over the text, put in your links. You always need to have legal pages links in case you're doing paid promotion. In case you don't have your legal pages, privacy policy, affiliate disclosure, terms of service, most probably Facebook and Google will just simply decline your request to promote on their platforms, because they want to make sure that their customers are not scammed, that they are not basically sending people to something that is not true, that is not valid, that is not secured in some way. So to make sure that your ads go through, you always need to have legal pages. Not saying that you have to have all these three. You need to, it depends on your offer, what you're offering. You need to have a privacy policy. This is if somebody puts in their details. What are you actually doing with this information? Are you interrupting their privacy? And in terms of service, what are you doing with the whole thing? These two are the most important ones. Affiliate disclosure, you can put this one as well, in case you are doing affiliate offers. So we are in our GroovePages dashboard. Now we analyze the page we will be creating, and then we can start simply building it out. So as you remember, the first block is an empty block that has an image and the heading text over here. So I will just pull in these elements. So I pulled in this first empty block, the empty container. I will click over to the Elements tab, and then I will pull in an image element over here, and then our heading. This is just in the text element, I pulled in the h1 tag. So this is now it. What I have still is a 2-column layout. So we will be pulling this one in as well, an image, text, and form fields. So we have one block already. As you remember, we pulled it in together. And now I'm pulling in from the Elements tab. I am pulling in the 2-column layout. This will separate the one block into 2 different columns. As you can see, this one and this one are in a full column, one big column, but this part we separated to have 2 different columns. So in this column, I will put in my image. This will be the book or the notebook. And then over here, I will build out my custom form. So when you're building out your custom forms, you need to pull in an empty form first. This is an empty form container like this. This is an empty form container. It even says it here. And then your input field. This is where the people will type in their details. And then the input label. This will be saying your favorite email. And we need to put in a button. This is the submit button, okay? Everything from the form field. So the submit button, we just pull it in. We need to make sure that this is in this dotted green line. Let me just show you again. So around this part, you will see a dotted green line. This means that we are still in the form field element. As you can see it now, everything inside is the form container. So when we need to pull this one, this input label, the form field, and then the submit button inside this form container so that we can set up the integration later on. Okay. Yes, so I hope you guys are following me. So far, is it clear? Please let me know if I need to mention something so far. People were asking me how to create their own custom fields, that they just pulled in the form field and the button and it didn't work. But to make it work, you need to place them all within this form container. Now it will be easy to go configure, and then you will set up the integration for everything that is inside here. Please let me know in case this is clear so I can go on, or in case I need to explain something in more detail, then I will do it immediately. And then we are just missing a text just above our form container. So I will pull it from the Elements tab, and I'll just use the H2 over here, and I will pull it here. But this green outline, as you can see, this is our form container. I don't need the heading to be inside the form container, so I just place this outside. Okay, so Luis is saying clear. Christy saying good. Manny is asking a question. Do you have to add another container to the form if you want to center the submit button? Yes, you can do it using the normal, not this one, sorry. You can use this just a normal container like this. And then just pull in your submit button. I will delete it because I don't need it. But you need to make sure, Manny, that everything stays inside the form container, okay? I will be putting in a button that will be full width, so I will not be showing that one. Aziz saying clear. Andreas saying clear. Yes, clear so far. Eric, clear. Okay. Facebook user, can you show that again? The form container. Okay. So elements, scroll down in the form section. This is to create your own custom form. You need to place first a form container. So this empty form is the form container. As you can see, when we pop it in, then this will be a purple with this dotted line. So now inside this form container, you pull in all your elements, the input field, the text area, the checkboxes, submit buttons, because the form container is actually that has your integration set up. So this is what you need to do first. You pull everything in there. You can then set up, design all these elements, connect it to an integration, and then it will be working. You can rewatch the replay as soon as this live stream is done, so then everything will be clear. Okay, right saying clear. Please again. Okay, I just mentioned it. Yes, all clear. Thanks, David. I have many saying thanks, clear. Okay, and this doesn't work in the free section. Or yes, everything works in the free account. Perfect. So this is actually done. So our first block is looking differently than here because we need to still apply the style, but this is my website. I'm pretty sure you don't like it yet, but yeah, this is my website. The only thing I am missing is just a footer. So I just click on the blocks, wireframes, footers, and I will just pull in something from here. I use this one like this. So here we have the normal navigation menu. I don't want to use the navigation menu. I want to use the text link. So I click on the elements. I scroll down until I see the button section. I just pop in a text link next to it. Let me just see. Okay, this is not showing up here because I was using the second one. Let me just delete this one. I was using a pre-designed block like this one from the footers tab and this blue one. So again, elements, text links, and then you can pop it just next to it. So as you can see now we have home, which was already set up, and I just pulled in the text link next to it, and now I can delete this stylable element, this home, and then we still have our text link. So now I can set this up to go to a privacy policy or terms of service or affiliate disclosure or something like this. I can just easily configure it here using the configuration. Okay. So that is it. This is our website, guys. Let's just save it quickly. We need to make sure that we save it very regularly. As you can see now, I saved it and this popped back. Let me just delete it. Okay, let's save it again. Hopefully you don't pop back. Yeah, it is. So this is our website. Okay, bam, bam, bam. May I clone your brace for funnels? I don't think you can clone my brain. That technology is not available yet within GrooveFunnels. I'm just joking. So what you should do is just browse around the internet and see pages that you like. If you like it, you know your market better than me. I don't know your market. In case you are doing websites or funnels for hairdressers, then you know what your customers like and what customers want. You can create websites like this for them. They're specifically created for them. So you should find websites on Google. Just very easily. Let's say hairdresser. I don't know, New York City. Just go to their websites. These guys that are on the first places, they are big people in the hairdresser or the field or the niche that you are in, and you can model what they are doing. In case you are just starting out, you need to model the big guys. They are doing something good that you can model so that they are on their actually on their level. So lol. That's what Chad is saying, lol. So somebody asked what's the difference between H1 and H2 headline. So the H1 headline should be only one on your page. This is very important for SEO. When Google crawls your site, when Google sends its software to see the backend code of your site, it is looking for certain elements. The H1 is your title, the title of on the page. So let's say you have a page on what is the best toy for my dog. This should be in H1. Everything else needs to be in H2. For example, then you have, this was the main title. Then you have rubber toys for dogs. This will be heading 2. Then edible toys for dogs and things like this. So these will be all heading 2s. Only one heading 1 needs to be on the page. This is the main title Google will see and the other search engines, and this is how it will know that the page is about this topic. I need to clone my WordPress site to a funnel. It is not possible yet. It will be done later on. You can use this method, what I'm teaching you now. Sorry. Just analyze the page, how it looks like. This is the block. This is an image. This is text. This is an image. This is this. And with this, you can recreate your page within GroovePages. I teach this is called design hacking. I teach this in a couple of my videos previously, and all my sites are created using this technique. Even what you're seeing now on the screen, this was modeled over a big player in this industry. So it's very simple actually, but they what they created is very successful. So I want to model something that is very successful for my business as well, and then at least I don't have to worry that the design will not be bad. Good. So this one and this one need to be in the middle. So now we are going to start editing our page. I want to make sure that the image and the heading will stay in the middle. So I click outside everything just to make sure my container is selected. And then I turn on the expert mode. And then I go into layout, vertical, and then center. As you can see now, the image and this over here is centered. This stayed as it is because in one container, we have two columns. Each of these columns is their own separate container. So we need to now go in there and set that up. So as you can see, this container didn't move. Nothing is centered yet, but we can see that this is also container, so we can center this one using the layout, vertical, and then center options. Okay, so each container needs to be centered separately or aligned separately wherever you would like to go. In case you want to have the picture or image on this side, then you would just need to click here. If you want it on this side centered to the right, you would just click here. This is done using the container. So click on the container, layout, and then this is how you align items on the page. Okay, this will come. There will be another feature that comes which will be very handy. You will be able to do everything by clicking on the element, and then over here it will be aligned to the left, aligned center, or aligned to the right. This is just a feature at this moment that I've seen in works, but it is not published yet, so this will be published very soon. Also having trouble adding signing columns for prospects, adding name and email. You can just do the same thing. I will show you how to do that later on. How to add buttons, very simply, just elements and then a normal button, just pull that in over here. You see, now I have a button. This button is a normal button which we can send to go to a URL. A submit button from the forms field, from the forms tab over here. Submit button. This cannot be set up to go to a URL. When you go to form submit, it doesn't have the action to go to a URL. So this is the difference between these two buttons. Okay. Okay, I had another couple of questions. Was please put in what Christine is saying. Use the question, then your question. This will make it easy for me because now I don't know who you are typing to, who you are writing to. Just please make sure type in question or at least the letter Q and then ask your question so that I can go in there very easily. I don't have to read through everything just so that I find your questions. Okay, I will have a Q&A time at the end. So if I don't answer it, if I don't answer your questions in the meantime, I will be going back and then answering those later on. Okay, so I need to pop in my logo. So I just click on the image, configure, choose image, and I have a logo created that I used in previous builds, which is this one over here, lemon build. Okay, so now I have my logo selected. I click update and it is here. It has white text on both sides, so this is why it is not showing up. But I want to do the sizing, the size of the image. I need it to be smaller. So I clicked on the image. You can see the image is selected. I come over here to the sizing option and then resize the image using the pixels. So width, pixels, and then this is how you can drag the size of your image to the height and the width that you want. Okay, now this is done. My heading will be saying a complete step-by-step guide on designing your website, course outline. So I just click into this text, I just paste that in, and then just delete it like this so I can go and edit the text and everything later on. Okay, so over here I will be popping in my image. This will be for my book. Let me just click out and click back in. Configure the image, choose the image, and then here I will decide which image I want. I created 2 of these. I actually didn't like this one. I prefer to have this one, so I will be using this one instead. Okay, so update. As you can see, it is now a big image. Let's just go back and resize it. So we click back to the design, sizing option, pixel, and then using the pixels, I can easily resize it to the size I want. Awesome. Good. So now I have this one, and this one done. I need to just copy over this text to put in for the heading over here. Paste. Awesome. I want my text to be in the middle. And then we will be editing this form field. But for everything to be visible so that we can see it on the page, I will put in the background color. You can do different things. You can click on the block. So just click outside until you see this star appear over here. And then you can come over here to the background. And you can add a color. Okay, like this one, or any color for that fact. You can just come over here and then choose any color that you'd like. What I did, and what some of the big names in the funnel building industry are doing, they are designing their own background images. So I wanted to go in and show you how and what they are doing. So I created one of my images that I will be using for background, and this is this one over here. As you can see, it is nothing special. Let me just make it bigger for you. It's nothing special. It is a gradient. So it is like a silver or a gray color starting from here. And it is going to a darker gray over here. And then I just placed a white color on the top of it so that we can achieve this look. So that our book or this notebook is staying in the middle, but the white part in the background is actually the part of the background image, as you can see. So this is how they are creating. This is a very simplified versions. They are all some of them are putting different profile images, like for example Russell Brunson. He is doing, for most of his funnels, he's creating custom images with all kinds of graphics around, and then the main part is the most important part. This is where the text comes and the images and everything, but the background image is designed not within the GroovePages and then ClickFunnels and other website building platforms, but they are imported as images. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show you, that you can create that one as well. So I will just choose this one for my background, click select, and then here I have everything inside. I will just move this one a bit lower so that my image is showing up actually. Okay, I have cover like this one, and then I want to just move this a bit lower, spacing a bit lower so that this white part is visible on my page. Okay, so this one is done, this one is done, this one is done, this one is ready. I will start editing my own form fields. To do that, I just click on the input label, click the configure. Here you need to type in what the label is for. So this is the label for this field over here, and this I will be asking people to type in their email address. So this will be a label for email. Okay, and then instead of saying input label, I will say your favorite email. Okay, so I have a question here from a Facebook user. I'm not quite sure who you are. It says, David, what is the best size to create the backgrounds to get an optimal image? What I usually do is I create a full HD image. So the backgrounds, in case they don't have a lot of details, they don't have to be a super high resolution to appear good on bigger screens. Not a lot of people have 4K, 2K displays. Most of the people will be watching from a small device like a mobile phone, or a desktop device like a desktop device or a laptop. So for these sizes, 1080p or 1920 by 1080 size is the best one. This is just a full HD. You can Google it, full HD resolution, and then you will get which is 1920 by 1080 in pixels. You can use this one to actually have a good size of a background image on most of the devices. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Good. So I will be jumping in. So I created the label. So as I mentioned, this is the label for email, small letters email. And then the field here is where I type in also the same thing. So input ID email, input name will be email, and then input placeholder, the placeholder text, I will leave blank. On this device, on this model or this page, I don't have anything in the placeholder, so I will leave everything empty. And then on my button, I wanted to say get started. Okay, so I click on the button and I just say get started. And as you can see here, I have this small icon. At this moment, we don't have an icon selector over here. So for this one, you can come over to Google, say text icons, and you can choose the first one, cool symbol, and it will give you a big selection of different text icons you can choose. In the video, in the demo page, I use this one. So just click on it, and it says it was copied. So I come back to the build and I just paste this one in, and as you can see now, it pasted actually an icon inside so that my button will look nicer, it will look more professional. So once I do this one, as you can see, the text icon and the text appears very nicely on my button. We need to make sure that the button action is submit, and I just come back over here, email, okay. I don't want any placeholder text. I will add a validation rules to check if people actually type in an email, and I don't want it to be empty. Okay, perfect. Says thanks for the icon tip. No problem. There's actually a lot of these websites. Just type in text icons, and then there's loads of these sites you can choose from. These are like emojis that you can use as well. I don't suggest you use these color emojis. Use these non-colored ones, because the emojis sometimes load in a bit slower. Even on WordPress sites, you have to actually allow emojis to be shown on the site, because the servers need to load. I don't know why, this is just small images, but emojis load in very slowly. So I suggest you to not use the colored ones like these ones. Use the text ones, these simple ones. Something like this will have problems on loading in on some of the browsers, some of the devices. So just to avoid this one, use the non-colored ones. Okay. Ben is asking, do we have to have the input label? If we delete that from active campaign integration, will it mess up anything? No, this is just for it to be here, so that it is connected to this one. Once you have a lot of these, and let's say in a contact form, when you're asking, type in your message, and then you actually want you have a multiple details like first name, last name, things like this. It is good to have the labels, but you don't have to have them in case you don't want it. You can put just inside the field, you can put in the placeholder text, and this is good enough. Okay, so I think I have created my site now fully. I'll just go in and actually change the colors, the sizes, and then model it so that it is looking nicely. The last thing I actually want is just to change this one over here. So 2020, and I want it to say lemon built. Lemon built is just something fictional I created. This is not a site. This is not something. This is just for the demo purposes that I'm doing it for you. One of my text links will be privacy policy. Okay, I will not link it to anything at this moment. You can link up your privacy policy page. Click update. Okay, and I will immediately go and design this one. I want it to be in kind of a grayish, dark grayish color, because when I remove the background like this one, then it will be visible nicely like that. So privacy policy, I designed it. I can just easily duplicate it. This will say term of service. As you remember, these are text links which I pulled in from the elements tab. So this is the terms of service. I don't link it now to anything. You can link it up for yourself. And then I can just click out, click back in, duplicate, and then this will be saying affiliate disclosure. Disclosure. This way. Okay. Bam. So I will start with the lower part. I will just space it out nicely. Just do some padding, like 0.75. That is fine. So what I did is I clicked on the text link, as you can see here, that the link is chosen. I clicked spacing and clicked the padding. And now on this side, on the left-hand side, the padding is actually, oh, let me just move this one. So here I clicked on the text link, configure, and then not configure, sorry, affiliate this text link, design, spacing, and then I do the left hand side spacing, so I space it away. At this moment they are like this. If I add some padding, then now I will increase the spacing here, so it will be text link, white space, text link, white space. So this is what I will do as well on this one. Choose this one, spacing, and then add some white space, and this will be 0.75. Okay, so now they are spaced out nicely, and then it is looking good on my page. I want to start from the top over here. So as you remember, this is a heading 1 tag. I will just make this one in Montserrat. This is the font I decided for no particular reason. I want it to be in the middle, and I want it to be white. Okay, you can also change the weight. I will probably put something bold. And on this page, I have everything a bit in towards the middle of the page, because now when you open the page, it is guiding your eyes to see below here. So you will, once you load in the page, you will first see this one, then this one, and then this one. So this will be guiding your eyes somehow. This is, I don't know, this is psychology. This is what I was watching in a lot of trainings, that they suggest to have titles written out like this, so that it's guiding your eyes towards down towards the main offer. In case you want, you can also put in a button over here, and then first you will see this one and then the button. Not this one, that one. So to do this one, I click on the text and then choose the spacing and then the padding on the one side and on the other side. And look what happens when I increase the padding. It is pushing the content towards the middle. You see? So now it is wide, but once I increase the padding, it is pushing the content towards the middle. You can also do this one, so either spacing or the sizing option. So once you click on the element, you can just increase or decrease the width of it using the pixels. Using this pixel option. So you can decide how you want your site to look like. For example, I like this one, a complete step-by-step guide on designing your website, and it says separately course outline. So now I'm happy with the look. I will leave it like this, and then I will just space it a bit away from my top logo. So I will just choose margin and then space it away like this. And also space it on the bottom so that it is separated from my content. And this way we are pushing our book down so it looks like it is hanging outside. This is just an effect that you can create. In case you add on some shadow, it will look even better. At this moment I didn't add on any shadows to this one, so it is looking a bit blank, but once you add on the shadow here at the bottom of this one, it will be looking pretty cool. Perfect. Brum, 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 brum. Eric is asking when will be possible to build funnels with upsells and downsells. In the next couple of weeks, actually, Eric. This funnel feature will be coming over here between the pages and the pop-ups. Here will be the funnels tab. Once you see this one, then you will be having access to the no thank you and then the yes I will buy it button. Once you build out the funnel and then you build out a sales funnel, most importantly, you need to have two options. For example, in case you offer an upsell, you have to have access to the no thank you or the yes I will take it option. So this will add it in case they choose the yes, then this will add it to a fictional cart so that you purchase multiple things at once. In case they click on the no button, then you will not, basically you will be skipped from this product. At this moment I didn't find a way to have these two links, so the no thank you and the yes I will take it button. So after this one comes out here using this option, then it will be possible. Sorry, David Lemon, I don't want to bother you, but in the end, you can tell me how to use the PDF or what you used to create it. I would like to make 2 or 3 PDFs to offer due to having nothing to be able to give to people. I just opened, you come over here to Google, you come over here, Google Docs, or just a Word file, you type it in, and then basically you're good to go. It doesn't have to be something special. I just typed in a normal text file. I will show you in the next on the next page when we are designing that one. It is just a normal text file. I just typed in my course outline. So in this section we will be doing this, in the other section we will be doing that, and it is actually a good way. So my course outline, in case somebody takes this one, they can do it as a checklist. So if you take this one, you can go, okay, so I did this one, I did this one, I did this one, so I need to focus on this one. Oh, this is good too, and things like this. So this has a high value. It is good for people to know, and then you can get people to sign up to something like this in case you will be building out a course. This is something good to give away for free even before you build out your course, so that you can collect your leads, create your mail list. Okay, so I'm happy with this one. I will just click on this and then edit it, as you know, Montserrat, white, and then I just want to play with this sizing options. I like how this is looking, so I will just leave it away, leave it as it is. Your favorite email, I want this as well to be in Montserrat, and I want to put this one in white, but I want to make it light. Okay, and then this one has already some spacing applied. These green dots mention that there is something changed. As you can see, there is a margin on the bottom, and I want to make it a bit closer to this field, so I just remove the margin on the bottom. Okay, so I like how this one is looking. Maybe to just make it a bit smaller like this, and then I will be editing my form field. Once you click on your form field, you can start editing it. I will be choosing a white background. I will also go and work on the borders. I want it to be rounded, like 0.35. That is looking nice. And then I will, yeah, I'll just leave it as it is. My button, although it is looking pretty blank, I will make it look pretty, like, I will make it pretty, and then it needs to pop so that people actually want to push that button. So I will just move it away a bit from this form field, and then I will, using the width, I will relative to the parent and try to make it full width. Okay, so this is not that one. Let's try with the pixels. Okay, using the pixels we can make it full width this way. Perfect. So spacing, I want to add on top and bottom padding. This will be making the button go a bit higher, like that. And then I want to change the color of it. I have a yellow color. I'll just copy over this color over here. And then I will pop in the color that I copied over. Come on. I didn't do a good job. So the Chrome extension I'm using is called Color Pick Eyedropper. You can see here it in the bottom, and now here on the top, and now here, and then now here. Basically, this is a Chrome extension you add on, and then you can just go to any page and just copy over any color that you see on the page. This will make it easier for you to design hack your previously built websites, and then you can just pop in the hex code into GroovePages, and now you copied over the exact color of this. This is a tool that I use very frequently to copy over the other colors on websites. So I'm now editing the text on my button. I change it to be black, and I want to change the font to Montserrat. I make the button a bit bigger. I'm satisfied with the weight of it, and I'll just leave it as it is. Just do a bit of borders like this, 0.35, that's fine. And then I will also just add a shadow on the button, so it looks a bit popped out. It looks a bit, it doesn't give a much effect, but it is visible. It is like that is, it looks like it's hovering. Okay. Brum, 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 brum. Thanks, David, for your sharing. Very valuable. Thank you very much. Okay, so now I built out a site that is looking pretty similar to this one. I want to add on this border around, and I want to make it a bit smaller. So now this is looking pretty big. I want to make it smaller. So it will be very simple. I can click on this form container, and on the form container, I can actually do the border around it. Let's just do the border first, and then we will make it a bit smaller. So we are on the form container. This is where you will set up your integration. I will go through this one in a second, but I only want around these parts to be this dotted dashed line. Okay, so I will click this first one. So I'm in the border section. I will click this first option to do border around everything. I will choose a 2-pixel border, and then here you choose what type. So you can choose here a solid line. Here you can choose a dashed line or a dotted line. You can see here very, very small. I will try to increase it. Maybe you can see, maybe it is better like this. It is basically changing. This is a dashed and this is a solid. I will leave it on a dashed. Okay. Let me just move back so you can see me as well. Question, please. Is it possible to build a deal and coupon website using GrooveFunnels? It is possible, but it is a pretty hard challenge. I suggest you to use WordPress for that one. There are already pre-made templates you can use. You just pop in the template, and then it change over your text, change over your legal pages, change over your images, colors, and everything, and then you're good to go. Here, building it out separately with embedding different things, then code, then different stuff, I wouldn't suggest you to use GroovePages for that. How did you copy the color? Christy, I mentioned that there is a color pick eyedropper. This is a Chrome extension. So you go to Chrome Web Store, and then in the Chrome Web Store, you can just type in the color pick eyedropper. Eyedropper, and then you actually choose one of those. So it is here, this one, color pick eyedropper from widsb.com. You click on it, you add it to Chrome, it will appear over here. And then when you are on any page, for example, I want to copy over this blue color, I can just click the color pick eyedropper, hover over the color. It is not working now on this one because this is not a website. But in case you are on any website, then you can use this tool to copy over the color. Yeah. Good. Let's just build out the rest. So I now did the dashed border around it. I want to make it white, and now I will just make it a bit smaller. So I will use I will click over here to the container to the whole container. This will be this column, the whole column. I want to make the spacing inside, so the padding inside, I want it to be a bit smaller, like this. Okay, this one is a bit buggy because we are working on it. As we were editing the sizing of the button, it is now hanging outside this border, so I will just pop it back and then it will be magically good. So now I use the 400 pixel sizing, and now I can add on inside padding here. Okay, this is not going as planned, but yeah, I'll just move it in the middle using the margin like this. We are working, actually, you probably heard me say this one previously as well. We are working on modifying the sizing and centering and basically the positioning on the pages of the elements on the page to be clickable and draggable. So you will click, drag this one, and then it will be very simple. You want to add on spacing between this text and this form over here, you will just click and drag. It will be pretty simple to use once this feature is published. This will be coming as well in the next couple of weeks in the July rollout launch. So I'm looking forward to that. The only thing is I will just need to space this a bit lower like that. And now it is looking pretty good. I will just round the corners like this one, 0.5. Okay, so it looks pretty good. Now we designed the page to look very similar to this one over here, almost even better. I think I like this one even better. It was pretty simple, guys. You saw very simple elements. Let me just save this one and move to the next page. Yeah, the only thing I still want to mention is your integration. So if you set up correctly your form field, you set up correctly your button, you just click in the middle somewhere where you can select the form container. Here is where you configure your integration. Your integration is email autoresponder or Zapier. As you've probably seen, we have Zapier available in the My Integrations. So once you click in this hamburger menu, My Integrations, you can add on Zapier here at the bottom. Zapier is very good because it is like a connection platform that you can connect, let's say, GroovePages to Google Docs or something like this. You can connect different apps. This is like a duct tape app that you can use to connect different platforms to communicate with each other. At this moment, Zapier is not full integration because the Zapier team needs to go out there and then approve GroovePages and then GrooveFunnels to be a viable integration. Once this is done, it will be a full integration, so you will be able to connect any app to GrooveFunnels. But yeah, at this moment, I don't have a Zapier account. I can just integrate it to an Aweber test account over here and then choose your list. And then here in the thank you redirect link, we will decide where we want to send the people next. So we will go out, build our second page, and then we will come back here and then link the second page once we build it out, okay? I'll just leave it none for now. Let's just see. Can I integrate a link for customer to click and purchase and link to my Stripe account? Can I integrate a link for customer to click and purchase and link to my Stripe account? You can, Linda, but I would suggest you to use GrooveSell for that one. I created a video. You can just type in to the Facebook group or on YouTube, GrooveSell embedded checkout, and then I created a full training on this one. It explains how to actually do this, what you are planning to do. This is wonderful to know. If the team can add the font alignment feature, left, center, right, etc., onto the right-clicking setting, it'll be great too. This will be done very soon. So not only the font. The font, when you do this, you can center it over here, but let's say you want to center this one within the container. You want to center this image. As you can see, this blue part is the container. I want to center it on the left. There will be options over here on the bottom next to this trash can trash can icon, and then the duplicate icon that you can center align it or left align it, right align it, and things like this. So this is coming very soon. Okay, save, and we are going to do another page. So the next page will be our VSL page. So here, VSL, and this is the page that we will be building out. So very simple, one column block with an image over here, then another block with text in the middle, video in the middle, another text, and a button. And then over here at the bottom, we will just copy over our previous footer. So I will show you how to do that when we get to this part. Very, very simple. So we created now the second page. I will immediately go into the settings of this page and then set it up so that the URL is going where we actually want it to go. So I will want to send people to VSL. This is the video sales letter page. And for myself, the page name is for myself over here. So VSL page. So now we have here VSL page, and then when the site is published, let's say I will publish it on optinpage.com, and then if somebody actually opts types in their information, opts in, then they will be redirected to optinpage.com/VSL. Okay, so this is why there is a dash VSL over here. Good. Now that is out of the way, I will just start creating everything from scratch again. So as you remember, I mentioned this one is just an empty block with an image in the middle, in the center. So this is just an empty block. I will pull in an image element over here in the middle. Okay. We'll need to align it later on, but this is now our first block. So the second block is the white part over here, this part. So the block will have text, video, text, button. Okay, so we pull in the block number 2. And now on this page, I don't have a heading 1 yet, so I will be putting in the biggest part of the text will be a heading 1. So text, video, YouTube video, just below the text, text, video, text, button. Over here, I can add on heading 3. It doesn't actually matter now. Once we have a heading 1 over there, we can put anything below that one. So the only thing we are missing yet is our button. Okay. Awesome. So we have now set everything up and we can start and design it. We will be copying in over from the previous page that we created. I'll just copy over the footer and then popping it right here in the bottom, so we don't need to actually redesign everything from scratch. So here in the background, I want this section to have some dark color, and then in here I will pop in my logo. Okay, I have a couple of questions that popped up. I will just jump in and answer them quickly. What software did you use to get the book mockup? I actually created a video guide on that one. If Christine knows, she probably remembers where that is. I will share it in the description of the video later on, and actually reply to your comment. I'll try to read your name. Chiquista Dornell Proctor. So yeah, I will actually reply to your comment with the video I created on how to create mockups. I show you how to create free mockups and show you a couple of different versions where you can purchase premium or paid mockups. Rob question, still having a hard time finding demo videos in the past. What I am clicking on in Facebook page to find all the demo videos and are labeled well to know what they are discussing. Thanks. Discussing. So Rob, at this moment, we don't have the timestamping done, and I don't even think on Facebook you can do proper timestamping. I am working on that one as we speak, actually. Not me, but somebody else. And yeah. But at this moment, once you are in the Facebook group over here, my live videos will always be popped in here. So if I do a live stream, everything will be coming over here. There is getting started videos. These are the videos that I created on the new people joining in. You can also find some very good information over here. Tutorial videos, short, one topic. I explain that one topic and then the camera is off. These are the tutorial videos are over here. In case you're looking for webinar replays or live stream replays, there is a Thursday Groove Cart replays are over here. Tuesday webinar replays are here. There is different, just go through these. You can find a lot of different information as well. What a lot of people don't use is the search function. For example, if you want to search for Groove Cell checkout, I want to learn how to do GrooveCell checkout, you can come over here and watch the videos. Most of my videos that I show will popping in with a picture, with an image like this one, and then you can actually see building out a landing page with embedded GrooveCell checkout. Are you ready to have your cut? Basically, this is how you can find my videos pretty easily, and you can do the same on on YouTube. If you just search for a video that you're interested in, I want to learn affiliate page build in GroovePages, just type it in here or on YouTube, and then you can find my videos. Yeah, so I will go and continue my build. So this is my logo. It is pretty big. I will just click on design, sizing, pop it into pixels, and I will just drag it to the size I want. I like 300 pixels. The only thing I need to do is click on the container, and then, as you remember, I will center everything inside the container using the layout option over here. I pop it into vertical and then center. Now my image is placed in the middle. Yeah, I will actually show you another thing that I almost forgot. But yeah, so here, this one as well. In this container, in this block, I want everything to be in the middle. So this heading, this text over here in the bottom. So I will immediately just align everything to be in the center. On this one, I already written out the text, and also I use the text icon. As I mentioned previously, you can use the text icons inside your text as well, not only on buttons. So this is what I did here, but I will just copy over this text and pop it in here, so we save a bit of time and enjoy more the Q&A. Okay, so I like it this way. I will just center align it and then play with the fonts and the sizing. So Montserrat, I will make it bigger like this. I will just pop it into some dark gray, and then let me see, put it in semi-bold and move it away from the top and the bottom. Actually, I will use the margins for this one like this. Okay, so I have the first section done. I will now do the video. So the video, I think, is a bit too big, so I will play with that. So same thing as for the images, click on the video, come to sizing, change the width to pixels, and then you can decide how big of a video you want. I actually like this one over here. And now I will show you how to do this border, this yellow border around the videos. So while you still have the video, YouTube video element chosen, you can come to the borders, choose all around border, and choose the width. I will just put it on max. Now you can see this gray area popped around the video, and I can just choose the color I want. I'll just use this yellow, any color. I mean, if we are here, let's do it properly. I'll just copy over the color from my logo and then pop it in quickly here. Okay, so now this is the same color, and I just want to round my corners like that, 0.35. It is looking a bit nicer than just the video itself. What you can also play with is the shadows. So behind the video, you can also put some shadows. I don't know. Sometimes it looks nice, sometimes it doesn't. Let's just leave it just to play with it a bit. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, so there is people now talking in the comment section about ebook designs and covers. So there is designer.io. This is, I think, a paid version of it. There is Canva and Trello. This is you can use this one for free as well. And cool, I need to build mine now. Perfect timing. Awesome. Good. So this one is done. We will just pop this text over here. I just explained, click the button below for instant access to the free GroovePages platform to build out your site. As you can see in this video, I will be explaining everything that there is to know about the affiliate link. So as you remember from the presentation, the first page that I built was the squeeze page where we actually ask for the email information. Now the next page we are building will be this video sales letter page where we explain the offer, we explain what they can get and what they can do with the next offer that we will be offering them, and this is the affiliate offer. So this is what I'm doing now, and then this is why I put in the video. In the video I would explain, thank you very much for opting in for our free lead magnet, but I want to tell you something about something that is awesome and that is happening right now, and you can jump on this offer immediately. Don't have to worry, this is something for free. You can just click on the button below and get access to a free software that is amazingly free. I don't know why, but and you can actually tell your speech. You can also mention your bonuses in case you're doing some bonuses, and then actually mention that there is a paid version of that software. So if somebody purchases the software, they can have it for life. They don't have to pay monthly fees and things like this. So this is why the video is so important. To get all this information in written text, the page would be extremely long. So I suggest you to do videos. It will be easier for the visitors to watch just a couple of minutes of video than to read through a whole sales page. They will just click out and never come back. So this is why a video is something that you need to focus on in these types of builds. Can you and how do you use custom CSS on elements? So for example, I want to do some custom CSS over here, just in the custom attributes of each of the elements. You open it and then you can put custom CSS. You can put custom CSS on page level, on site level, and on element level, each of the levels. You can also do containers, custom CSS, and the blocks can also have different custom CSS. So everything where you are, you can put custom CSS. For pages, you would do within the page settings. So you open the pages tab, just click on these three dots, edit settings, and then when you scroll down, you can see the custom CSS over here. You can do this one as well for the site settings, and then yeah, so here in the site settings, here is the custom CSS. So this is how you can do custom CSS for elements, containers, blocks, page, and site. Okay, let me just continue with the build. I just want to change over this text to say this exactly, and I want it to be Montserrat. I want it to be a bit smaller like that. I want it to be in a darker gray, and I want it to be normal, this one. Okay, I will just move it away a bit from my button and from the video like that. And now I will save it. So now we pretty much did the whole build. I will just go back to my previous page that we designed, and I will copy over the styling of this button over here. So I will come over here to global styles, create new style, yellow button. Okay. And then over here, as you can see, this is a block. We can save this as a favorite. I will put in to a footers. And then once I come over here to my next page, come on, let's just refresh the page. I come over to the VSL page. I can just simply pull in the footer over here. So I will click the blocks, and then we need to stay on the design blocks. This is in the footers tab. This is where our footer will appear. So I will just pull it in here on the bottom, and then we have actually our footer that we created on the previous page. So I just reuse the footer on this page as well. And then for the button, I want to click on the button, click the global styles, and just apply the yellow button styling. So now I don't have to actually rebuild the whole button. I just change the text on it, and the text will say, click here to get your free GrooveFunnels account. Click here to get your GrooveFunnels account. Okay, perfect. So we just need to size this button a bit wider, like this one. Okay. And bada bim, bada boom, we are done. I will just increase this text a bit like that. And then make it like this, and then make it closer to the lower part. Oh. So away from the video, but closer to the bottom. This is the way I like it. So, yeah, we just need to modify this hover effect. Let's just save it. Okay, refresh. Let's see. Would you recommend us going straight to the bridge sales page without a squeeze page? You can. I don't know if this would be good, because people actually want that free stuff that you're offering. Even though if it is ridiculous, people just want to get things. Like, imagine when you are walking in the supermarket and they're giving away free cookies or something. Even though if you don't like the cookies, even if you're on diet, you just want that free stuff, you know? You'll stand in the line and then you will wait for that just to grab a bite for no reason. It's just how our heads work for yeah, it's strange, but this is how it works actually. So if you offer something for free, it if it makes sense for the people to get, they will get it. If you create something for your directed niche, for your directed audience, you are my directed audience, and I think you would like to have the course outline and this used this as a checklist. So this is why I'm offering this one. But think about the lead magnet that you can offer for your visitors, for your customers. They will actually want to get this one. Not only that you will give them something, they will give you something. They will give you permission to access their email. You can also just pull in over here. Let me show you a checkbox. And then here say, just make it white. And then here you can say, I agree that you will be sending me emails or something like this. So you actually, they are telling you that they want to hear from you. So this is a good thing. I don't think that you should do it without. You can, of course. I don't think you should do, but that would be just a normal video sales page, and there's loads of these. Give people something in as a value, and they will listen through everything that you have to say in the video. This is just my opinion. Okay, so that is it. Video sales page is done. We will just modify this button. Okay, as you can see, this is happening because we copied over the style from a submit button, and then now we want to use it on a normal button. I'll just leave it as it is. I will not play around with it. You can just design it from the beginning, but sometimes when you're applying style from different elements to different elements, they don't keep the styling. But it is no problem. I'll just leave it as it is now. I want to change the hover so that when we hover, it actually goes to some yellow, maybe to a darker yellow like this. Okay, that one. And we need to, of course, paste in our affiliate link. So you probably already know where to get that one. You can come over here to the upper right hand side corner, Group Partner Program. It opens up in a new tab, and then you just click on your link over here, link, and then copy over the first one. This will always be the most accurate link that you need to share with your customers, with your visitors, with the traffic that you send. This will be always up to date one, and then you need to use the first one always. You can check out the other ones, but I recommend everybody to use the first one always. So this is my affiliate link. I don't want to carry over the URL parameters. I just want it to open a new tab. As you can see, it is not updating because we need to just click inside the form field, left, right, anywhere, and on the keyboard, this will activate actually the update button. So then we can update. And now when we hover over it, here in the corner of my screen, you can see that there is a link actually showing up of where the button will be going. So this is how you know that it actually took the change that you want. Okay, save. And now as we built out our VSL page, I can go back and link over here. As you remember, we left it open. Once this form is filled out, I want to send people to the VSL. So I would need to publish my page first. So let's just say that I publish my page to a domain that will be called David is awesome. Ego a bit. Okay, like that. Okay, so I copy over this link over here. I go back to the form container, pop this one in here, and as you can see, it has already a /. We just type in here VSL. So now when I'll try to preview it immediately. When I go over here, as you can see, it is showing my David is awesome page. If I would fill out this now, let's just say that I do. Yeah, so I need to set this one up over here. This one was not set up. Let me just remove this. And the form field is set up correctly. Email, okay. I can save it, publish. And then just revisit the page. Okay, David is awesome. There is no checkbox. Let's just pop in an email over here. Name, email, name. Okay. This is something I did wrong. I will need to fix what that is. But if we go to VSL, then it actually brings us over here. So something did not center correctly, and we can go back and do this one. And this is not looking pretty good. Never mind, we can go in and fix it. So with the form fields, let's just see what happened. So the form field is email. It has email, okay. I have a question from Gary. I'm just reading it. Does the page option work in the redirect? Yeah, actually, you can do that one as well. So what Gary is asking if we can just use this one. So instead of a URL, just to forward them to a page, we can do that one as well, Gary. Yeah, very smart, very smart. The issues with Aweber integration, it requires a name form. Okay, yeah, correct. I did actually a video on this one. So to do that, you click on the field, you duplicate it, you can move it away a bit. It's good that you reminded me, Gary. I actually did a video on this myself, and I just forgot. Okay, so I just duplicated this label as well, and I want to move it here below. Not here below, but here. like that, and then actually remove this spacing over here and add on the spacing on this one. By the way, Gary, you're awesome. Thank you very much for letting me know, because I am looking like a fool over here, and without your help, I would probably be just scratching my head and blaming bugs and developers. But yeah, I am the problem. So here I would just say name, enter your favorite name here. Of course, you wouldn't write that out, but because this is just a demo page and it is not going out to the public, name, and then I just want to type in here text, update, save. Okay, Gary's saying, yep, no worries. It's a big bug for me because I don't use the name field and it looks ugly. I agree. I wouldn't ask the people so much at the first time, but Averber doesn't work without actually asking for a name. Maybe through Zapier, it will be easier. Okay, so I will publish it now and then recheck it. So I'll just open in an incognito window. See, okay, so we have the name over here, so let's just type in here and then David Lemon and get started. Now it is subscribing, transferring us over. I'll just need to see what is happening with this video, but this is basically it. Now we can set up our privacy policy, affiliate disclosure, these links on both of the pages, and then once somebody comes over here, they are transferred over to the affiliate link. So this is how you build out an opt-in funnel. A funnel doesn't have to be that somebody purchases something. A goal, a conversion can be a sign up, a purchase, something like this that you want people to actually do, to fill out a quiz or things like this. You are actually selling the people to do a certain task that you want them to do. In this case, on the first page, I want them to do this one, to fill out their email and the name in this case. The next page is talking about clicking on the button. So this is the goal of this exact page. So every page has to have a goal, and then the goal of the funnel is to actually send them to our affiliate link, but we want to give them something in return to maximize the potential of them actually clicking on that link. How many days does it take to receive access? Thanks in advance. I don't actually know. It was immediate, but for some reason I've seen a couple of people already saying that they didn't receive their access. I would need to double check for this one. I am sorry that you are still waiting for it, but I'm pretty sure our support and the developers are working so that everybody gets their details. We are preparing for a big launch, so this would mean a lot that you have your details. So don't worry about it. We are working on that one. In case you already sent out an email to the support team, believe me, you will hear back from them very, very soon as we have this figured out. Okay, is this on every Monday? It is. We are doing a live build every Monday. I take on a challenge and then build it out in a couple of hours. At this moment, it is hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes. We build out this funnel. If I wanted to do that, I can easily go out there and then share this just to make it live. I would pop in my video here, probably fix the issue where the video slides over. But yeah, I would just do the same exact thing and start sending traffic to this one. As you saw here, Facebook, AdWords, Instagram, all the traffic I would send to here. I would prepare my lead magnet, do the bridge page video, and then this is a machine. This is a something that you set up once and you just forward your traffic. You just invest into traffic, and then you get just the signups rolling and rolling and rolling, and then people will be actually happy because you gave them a gift here. If you are giving them a bonus as well here, they will be more than happy to sign up and also upgrade. Let's say you give them a bonus on this page for signing up for a free account, but in case they upgrade, then you give them this bonus and this bonus and this bonus and this bonus. Bonuses don't have to be something very, very very valuable or very expensive, you can do this very simply. Watch my video on bonuses and what I created. I mentioned that I will be giving out a bonus on the beginning of the video, and the people were like, yeah, what are the bonuses, how can I get it? They didn't even know what the bonuses are, but they were asking for it. They want those things. So if you give them a good product like GrooveFunnels is, if you give them a bonus for signing up, if you give them a bonus even just for leaving an email address, like you're giving them so much, I mean, they will not say no. They will probably not upgrade, but they will not say no for an awesome offer like this. So this is why I suggest you create this funnel. It is making so much sense. The biggest marketers in the world are using this one, and then you should too. So guys, I think I'm finished with everything here. I want to give you my my actually the landing the lead magnet, and it is over here, outline.groovelemonade.club/VSL. Here is a link, or actually you can also I can try to copy this one and then pop it into the Facebook group. This is the course outline that I'm creating. I will be creating this course. I already started recording a couple of videos on it. It takes a bit of time to create a course, so I'm not quite sure when this will be coming out, but yeah, please review it, watch it, have a look at it, and add on in case you think there is something that I'm missing. I want to create a full guide through everything that a local business, um, a local business would need when creating a website. So this is my my gift to you. You can also use this one as a checklist. So let me just open it in front of you so you can see. This is just a Google Doc. I will be talking about everything. So this intro will probably not be same for every business. Okay, I can see here people coming in. This is awesome. I love this feature of Google. So you need to find a model of the site that you like and basically redo it inside GroovePages. You need to find the keywords to use. Let's say if you are doing a website on a flower shop. So what are the keywords that a customer would look in Google when searching for a flower shop company? You need to use these keywords on your website and things like this. So you need to use this sheet as a step-by-step checklist when you're building out a website. This is for a local business. For website build, I will just type it in here, for a local business using GroovePages. This will be a mini course. It is not a mini course, actually. It is a full-on course. And as well, I will give you some bonuses here. I didn't mention yet, you probably heard before, but in this video I didn't mention, this course will be free for everybody. This in case you are a member of the Groove Digital Facebook group, or in case you are a subscriber on the YouTube channel. In case you're not, I suggest you go out there because we will be starting publishing videos that will be only on YouTube. So head over to youtube.com/Groove Digital. Okay. This one over here, I will pop it also into the comments. Make sure you subscribe, guys. This is very important. There will be some information coming out that is not available in the Facebook group, and this we do for the only reason because YouTube is from Google and Google is ranking, and then we want to appear on Google. So make sure you like, subscribe. Now it is 1.06k subscribers. We reached our 1,000 subscribers goal, but in case only you from watching this video subscribe, we will be 1.07, and it means a lot to us and to you. We can create more content if we get more users. If we get more users, we create a lot of content. You get better knowledge. You can create better things and things like this. It is a circle. You help us, we help you, and things like this. Yeah, so I will be creating bonuses on how to make your site shared virally. Sharing site and getting traffic to the websites for a local business is the most important thing, and this is what I will be giving out as a bonus: how to create an affiliate program for others to share your product. So I will actually show you how a local business can create an affiliate system with so that when the customers of a local business go on there, they get their links, and then they can share it on, so that it goes out virally, so that your customers are your affiliates, the ones that are promoting for you. This can get a business from zero to very, very successful in no time. So these are my bonuses, and I didn't mention this to you. My super users know this one, um, but I will be doing this course not um not white labeled, but I will make it so that you can use it as a bonus for others. A lot of people will be using this as a bonus, so it will be a competition. So once you create your sites and once this course is out, you can just get this course and offer it as a business for offer it as a bonus for everybody that signs up. What I will do is I will give away this one for free first in the first month, and then I will publish it on the Facebook group and YouTube channel. So this will be a live launch. I don't know how this will work out yet, but we will be sending out emails. We will collect the people that are interested in having this as a bonus, so that you can use this one on getting more and more people signed up through your link, so that you actually give out the value in advance. So you actually give out a full-on course that I could easily charge thousands for this one, but nope, I'm a bit stupid and I'm a bit I will give this out to you guys because you deserve it. You jumped on this offer before it is finished, and you realize that we are in the beta version and beta mode, and I want to give back as much as I can, and this is why I'm doing this, guys. So yeah, I am getting teary-eyed. I will jump onto the Q&A time. So look through this one over here. Let me know if there is something that I need to add on or not add on. You can send me an email, david@groovedigital.com, or you can just type in the comments like outline add-on dash blah 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 blah. I'll just create a new slide over here and just type this in: outline add-on dash, and then you could add on blah 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 blah. Okay, so please, in case you have any comments watching the outline, reading the outline, just go out there and then give me some examples, give me some feedback. I want to do a course with you. You need to tell me what you would like to see, and this is what I will be creating. This is why I do this one. Linda is saying, not stupid. I'm so grateful. No, I'm stupid because I could make so much money of this. I could send my wife on a private spot sessions every day of the week, but no. If you ask my wife, she would say that I am not very smart for giving this out, but I know what I'm doing. Yeah, and you guys deserve it. You guys are awesome. So Q&A time. Please ask away your questions. I will try to scroll up to see the questions that were popping up very early on, but yeah, just in case you have something that you want to ask now at the end that you were not that you were holding back, and now is the time to ask. Please ask away your questions now. Okay. So when I was explaining the difference between the headings, the H1 and the H2, there is a question, then why H3 and H4? So as I mentioned, Google categorizes the importance or of the text on the page according to these heading tags. So in case the heading 3 is talking about about a text, and then before heading 3 there was a heading 2, Google will know that heading 2 is more important than the heading 3, and this is just some categorization, very important for the search engine. So this is why. Okay. I have Bridget. David, please, do you know do you know how long it takes for support to respond? As I have friends in Nigeria to sign up and they can't use their credit cards for payments and still waiting for response. Bridget, we have we are growing. I myself am adding on 1,000 or 2,000 of customers only to the Facebook group. Not all the customers are coming to the Facebook group. And then imagine if I'm adding on 1,000 or 2,000 of customers, how many tickets the support team is getting. So there is, I understand your concern. You want to purchase this one as soon as possible, but please try to explain, as we are growing with this tremendous rate, like thousands of people joining in, not only the group but the software, and then people promoting this as crazy. I know we should have prepared, but to be honest, we are hiring people like crazy. The amount of people that are coming into the Facebook group, the amount of people we are hiring as well. So we are working on this one, and our support is awesome. They have so John, the manager, he has a two display setup, and he has a chat, an email, a help desk, and this one, everything, and he's doing so much thing at the same time. He really wants to help out everybody, and but it takes some time. So Bridget, excuse me for waiting and for the delays, but yeah, we are really trying hard, and we will get you your answer. You can bet on it. um Okay, question: how do I change the size of an image? I added a photo of myself, but it's too large and seems fixed at that size. So this is what I was showing previously. I will jump in quickly and then show you one more time. So in case you have an image, we can do this one with this image, with the logo. When you click on the image, you click on the sizing, and I always suggest, not always, but the pixel does the best job. You can just easily scroll up and down, not scroll, but pull this lever up and down, and then with this you can resize your images. I actually did a full-on course, a full-on video on image layout, sizing, so you can watch this one. It is this one over here, posted by Donna: image styling and layout for designing with GroovePages. Everything that you need to know about images, centering, layouts, sizings, and things like this, you can watch this video. It is talking everything about the images. Okay. um just pop back here, Q&A time. Dun, 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 dun. So on the form, you can direct them somewhere like a thank you page or something else when they click on the submit button to give their info. Yes. So Rob is asking if we can actually send people from this page, if we can send them anywhere. Yes. You just need to set this up in the form container and then configure, and then the thank you redirect link. This is where you send them to a different page on your site, to a URL on an outside site, and things like this. So you just need to set this up within the form container, Rob. Okay, somebody answering other users' questions. In the previous training, you said that the pixels are different depending on the device being viewed on. Does this affect the size of an image compared to the text or page? Good question, Ben. So let me just show you now when we go over here. So the pixels are not a universal measurement unit when you are designing for multiple different displays. As you can see, now I put it on a mobile view. The image looks kind of okay. It is still staying 450 pixels, but you can still resize it. I resized the image over here on 250 pixels, but here it will be staying still 450 pixels. So this is not that important. So the image sizes, and image is in pixels, and you cannot put it in REM because on different devices it will not look different. an image has a certain number of pixels and you can resize it or increase the size and decrease the size using this option. It is not related to the REM. Okay. I'm just quiet because I'm reading through the comments. Some of them I answered already, so I'm just scrolling through. Okay, funnel steps. Can't we just make two separate pages and create a link for each button to different page? Uh, one for no thanks and one for yes. You could do that. You could do that, but in case they say, for example, you put one product on one page, the second product on the second page, you would need to have a system to connect it together. So you don't do two separate payments, Carl. So this is what I am still working on testing out, and then basically figuring out how to do funnel without these options, because in case you do a yes, I will take it, most of the funnel builders, and I think this is how it should be, should do only one transaction for multiple products that you purchase. Okay, so you purchase one on the main page, one on this upsell page, you would need to be just paying once for two products. Okay, at this moment I don't know how to set this up, and I was testing this like crazy, but I still didn't figure out a way to properly do it. So this is what you cannot do in case you're doing an opt-in funnel, something like this, like offering two different actions, like an affiliate offer or to view your product, then you can do either or. But yeah, with purchase at this moment I didn't figure out how to do. Confused. So if I've built a funnel to purchase one product in our Hello Hats, can I have a button integrated that they click to purchase and it goes to my Stripe account? Yes. We can also add in cookie policy and or contact us at in the footer. Yeah. Is there a way to save text styles globally? You can only save this using the global styles, but you would need to apply them again and again on each of the pages. So this is I would rename this save style or something like this, because it is not a global style. I know what you mean. Global style is that you set up a footer globally, so all the pages that you create will have the same footer. At this moment, this one is not available yet. I understand what you're saying, Eric, but unfortunately, the answer will be unsatisfactory at this moment. There are in the feedback.groovepages.com, there are feature requests that are asking to do this global styling. We just need to wait for a bit longer time to have this one integrated. Can you explain what it means when there is a red dot on top of the various layout options on the top of the page? Yeah, so this means that something is not right. You would need to go in there and actually re-edit it. Sometimes it's showing up, sometimes it doesn't shows up. For example, here, as you can see, it should be now showing up because my text is out of the borders of the page, and it is giving me actually this way to scroll through. So it should give me an option to say that I need to go back and then redo it, but we are still working on these responsiveness options, so this is not showing up properly every time. The video is blurred. I can see this distinctively. Is it only on my side? Please let me know. Okay, so Christine answered, it's okay on my end. Thank you very much, Christine. As always, you are awesome. If I wouldn't have you, I don't know how I would manage all these comments. So sorry guys, there was just a lot of questions, so I'm trying to go through each and every question so that I answer it live. Okay, Rob is asking a question. Are they considering making it where saved styles and saved blocks can be used universally on any web page instead of just the one you're working on at the time? Yeah, so this is what I was speaking about. This is the global style. I think this was a good idea. At this moment, they have better priorities of pushing out the import features, the import funnel and the sites and things like this. And then these smaller updates, these smaller features will be implemented once the big updates are done. How do you link an element to another page on your website or another URL? So how do you link an element to another page? For example, if you want to click on an image, you have link to, and then you can choose page URL pop up. If you want to link in some text, I want to just link in this part. You just select the text that you want. You have this link option. You just type in your link where you want to send your customers to. This is with text and images. With a button, it is pretty simple. This is a submit button, so it doesn't do that. But with the normal buttons, you just click on it, configure, and then you can just decide where you want to send them. I'm still looking for the affiliate links. Is there special approval waiting? The affiliate links are here in the upper right hand section, Groove Partner Program. Click on it. This will open up. You copy the first link. It is already active. In case you can log into your GrooveFunnels dashboard, this one will be active 100%. So nice subfolder name. It's true, David is awesome. Yeah, this is when I typed in David is awesome as the as this one over here, the subdomain. Dun, dun, dun. Does the page option work in the redirect? I don't know. Okay, so Gary here shared the feedback link where you can actually vote on the request and basically on that feature request so that this gets sorted out. I didn't see you made the book on the squeeze page, break the row. Could you please let me know real quick? I didn't see how you okay, so here I explained how I did this in the block. This is an image, and I just basically take the book, and using the spacing I just push it down like this. Okay, and then the upper block I just pull it up back like that. It's pretty simple. What I was playing with actually is putting two blocks together and then putting an image on one on the top block and then pulling it down. It doesn't look nice. If I pull this up, let's say that this white space over here is another block. If I pull that block up, it will be covering the book. So this part of the book will not show. So the lower part would be basically white. So this is where I decided I will put the book or the image on the top block, and I will just pull it down using the spacing option. Prakash is saying, this is my first class, David. You're a great teacher. Thank you very much, Prakash. It means a lot. I know you can save a blog and a global stack. Can you clone an entire website we create to use it over and over and again? So a website, you can save a page as a template. So you do this one over here, save as template, then the whole page will be saved. In case you want to have the website, you can just clone it from within GroovePages. So let's say as I created, and I will be giving out this one, I created a book funnel, and this is my template, so I can just rename it book funnel template. If I just want this one to use, if I want to use this one, I would just come over here to GroovePages and just clone this whole thing. In this in this template, let's say I create multiple pages, I would just come over here. So this is my book funnel template. I just click clone, and then I can start working not on I can start working on the cloned side. So the template stays intact, but I can still work on my cloned version, and I can publish this and then actually use it to sell books. So yeah, so you can save the pages as templates, and you can just clone the websites. Okay, so this is Brandy. I set up a funnel and my checkout WAS was working, but I'm now getting an error message on my checkout. Oops, something went wrong. I messaged support, but they haven't gotten back to me from last week. Any ideas? So guys, you have to understand that the support team also has a family, and then in the pinned post from Mike Filsame over here, you can see that support has business days and hours. So from Monday till Saturday, 9 a.m. until 6 p.m. So on Sundays they work. They actually they don't work. They try to be with their families. So in case this was something over the weekend, then it is probably because of this one. But in case you sent out somebody to if you contacted somebody, then they will most probably will be back very soon with an answer to that one. I am more than share with my network of 8.2 million technical enthusiast followers and worldwide audiences. Actually, there are 4 million more. I'm not quite sure if this was meant for me or not, but okay. David, can you please write the URL of the building page build page. I think what they are asking for is this one that I'm giving away. This one. So it is Cutley, cutt.ly/outline. I already pasted it somewhere here. You can just, I'm not sure if somebody already did that, but it's cutt.ly Cutley /outline. Where am I now? So many comments. I'm not sure I understand. I would encourage people to consider putting this into your RFPs. We can always include David's training as a part of the training event. Here to help if anyone needs it. I'm not quite sure what RFP is and then who you are, Facebook user, but thank you very much. I don't know what RFP is. Please don't post your emails like this one. There is people that would probably do more harm than good if you share it like this. Don't share it like this. Jody saying we won't tell your wife. So Dwight is asking, when will the free offer end? So we are getting very, very close to the time and the date when the free offer will be ending. We will be sending out emails to everybody when that is in process, and that will be a big thing. So we need to know, we need to let our affiliates know first that the offer is ending, and then if you are promoting, if you are our affiliate, then you will know and you will get that detail. At this moment there is no set date. We are waiting for our pages to finish and then for some other things, and then we will be pushing out the updates to your email addresses. Are you going to share the template you just did? I arrived late. No, but you can use this one that I actually did, outline.groovelemonade.club. I went in there yesterday and I made sure that this looks good on all the devices, as I guess there is always somebody that will copy over my site. So if you're copying it over, then you should have it set up nicely. I've seen people that just copy over other people's sites which are not very mobile friendly, And if you're already stealing from me, I wish you would steal pretty sites. So this is why I went in there and then edited this one. So outline.groovelemonade.club. Okay. And then the next page is /VSL. Sorry, David Lemon. Sorry. Where can I go to get the offers? I was baiting my daughter. Sorry, no problem. So the offer is cutt.ly. Let me just pop it one more time in there. Where is this one? cutt.ly /outline. Copy link address, and let me just find this one. I will pop it in again to the comments. Here you go. Is there need to APIs? I'm not quite sure for what. I didn't see how you made the book on the squeeze page. Break the rogue. Okay, I think this one I answered. So Pedro, one more time, I answered this one now. What are you hiring for? What languages do you need? At this moment, we are not hiring for languages. We are hiring content creators and help with systems like support and development. How to get bonus. So you click on that link that I shared previously. Do you need to optimize images and videos before you put in Groove, or will Groove do that for us? So this is a good question. Groove will not optimize your images and videos at this moment. There are features requested to do that exact thing. At this moment, it is how it is. What I do suggest is to use the page speed insights. Page speed insights. Okay. So you come over here, you pop in let's say the URL of the page. I will now use this outline, the groovelemonade.club /VSL. The Google PageSpeed Insights searches through the domain, sees what there is on the page, what are the images, what are the text, what are this, and it gives you actually the details if you need to make your images smaller. So in this one, I don't have an image, only the top logo. So as you can see, it is giving me a good percentage already here. Mobile is 80%. I don't have anything here that is saying that I need to reduce the images. Usually it is mentioning it on keep this. It is usually saying here that the images are too big and things like this. So this is where you would need to check on what you need to do. In case Google is saying that your image is too big, then you know that your image is too big. What you can do is go on to Google and then to a service, something like image compressor or something like this. It compresses the image so that um, so that your image is much smaller. Optimizilla, imagecompressor.com. You upload your files here, and then from a huge JPEG or a huge PNG, it will make an image that is the same resolution, but it has less megabytes and kilobytes. So this is what you can use to optimize separate images, and then you take the images from here, re-upload them back onto your page, and you are golden. So is this AMP compliant for Google? No, this is not AMP compliant, but this is Google Mobile First Index compliant, which is, I think, even better. AMP, you need to have separate certificates and things like this, but we don't have that one yet. There is a big question on support that I will not be going into now. If you send a message to support, then they will be replying to you very soon. Pem, pem. Do you have to buy a bunch of website URLs like from GoDaddy.com? Not necessarily. You can just I mean, if you don't want to publish your sites on custom domains, you don't have to, but you can. What I usually do from my previous videos, I go to Namecheap. and then I buy the domains that are less than $2. So for example, I type in lemonade, just some example, and then uh, you can see here the domains it offers in a moment, and then once I clicked explore more, it gives me these options. So I usually click on $2 or less, and then I can choose from here. These are all $1 per year and things like this. So this is what I play with. In case I'm doing it for not a business purpose, then I purchase just these domains just to look good. I gotta give a big shout out to Mike Filsaime for the invite over the weekend. I have known him for a long time. He still rocks. I have been so busy launching startups, supporting projects from scientific and okay, good. Okay, good for you. Um, are you going to leave the link to the page you just made? Yes. Let me just pop that in as well. Um, so here, um, come on, and then about the VSL. Okay. Please steal it from me. At least it is mobile optimized and pretty. You will probably need to do some other tweaks, change your images and things like this. But yeah, will there eventually be phone support? There is phone support. It is a good idea for the community to support each other? Yes. Request for proposals. Uh, I don't know what you mean by this one. I know that you mentioned it previously in a question up there, but in case you could write out another question fully and tag me in it, I would be happy to answer. Thank you, David. Great training. Thanks, David. Da 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 da. To support considered AI for FAQ. We actually have that one. We are using AI. This is Groove Video Search. Groove Video Search. This is an AI software that is looking through all the videos that I created that other people created in the webinars, for example, Groove Pages, and it gives you where exactly this Groove Pages or something was mentioned. It also gives you the exact time where it was said, and then you can scroll through this one. This was on May 5th, this was on April 28th, and things like this. My videos are up there, other videos are up there, and things like this. So this is an AI thing that we are using. We are also using Help Scout. They have AI built into their search, so we are trying to improve. Boom, boom, boom. What's the number? What's the phone number of support? Uh, I'm not quite sure. It should be on support. It is a bit hidden, though, I have to say, because if not, our phones would be ringing all the time. You would need to do some digging on this one. You can find it here, and there is, as to my knowledge, there is a phone support. Why can't we see the link he just put in the chat? It is here. I can see it. So anyway, guys, this is it. I don't have any comments. I don't have any questions. So yeah, this was today's build. I give you out some gifts, some feedback, and I hope you learned a lot. So in case you did, please say thank you, David. I love when Donna and Mike go on to the end of the video and then the comments just popping in like, oh my god, David, you're awesome. Yeah, this makes it does a big difference. I don't know if you know, guys, but I was one of you before. I was just a group member in a Facebook group. I was a customer. I actually purchased the product with my money, and I just started answering people's questions and then do videos on that. And this is how I became the David Lemon you know now, doing live trainings every day. So it means a lot to me when the founders and the co-founders see that I'm doing a good job. I think you would feel appreciated as well, in case you come from nothing and play with the big guys in a big company like this. So yeah, just in case you could just type in like a thank you, David, or something. I really appreciate that. So at this moment, I don't have any other questions on here. So thank you very much, guys, for staying so long. It has been now 2 hours and 19 minutes. You could have probably done something much better with your time, but thank you very much for sharing it with me. I will be here next days as well, sharing that one with you. And guys, hey, I need to show you something. I have a scheduled post here for GroovePages Show and Tell. This is on Wednesday. This will be coming out automatically. Please, please, please put your site in there. On Wednesday, I will be doing another review video. I received good feedback from it, so I really want to give you feedback on your site. So Linda, I'm looking at you there. Pop your sites in, guys. Let me review that for you. Ben Bailey as well. In case you want me to review your site, just please put in the links on Wednesday into the comment section of this post. Just look for this very, very obvious post that will appear in the Facebook group, and just let me help you out more. Okay, so thank you guys one more time for spending your valuable time with me, and I'm looking forward to seeing you more in the group. Thank you guys. Bye bye.